How's everyone doing? My name is Benjamin Rude for MTG Madness, and I'm here bringing you a cube draft. So, let's get right into it then. Right off the bat, hey, we got a tutor. Got a Lion's Eye Diamond, a Metamorph, or a Fellows. Hellkite's not that bad. The way I like playing, though, I just want to do something cheesy, so I'm probably just going to pick up the Lion's Eye here. Or, actually, Lotus Bloom's pretty safe. I think overall we're actually just going to go for the Lion's Eye Diamond. That's a pretty good pickup turn one, because you can just jam that in anything. And right off the bat, let's see, this pack really has nothing whatsoever in it. Well, it has some good stuff. It has Exploration, Reanimate, got some fetches in here. Man. I really love Capsize. I like the buyback on it. It's a really good card to have to play with. Could go Reanimate here, but I don't really know what we're getting. I think the safe pick's Capsize. Or we could go Exploration. That's really not that bad. That lends itself to a lot of the green decks. Exploration, huh? I'm actually fine with the Capsize. And we have... We can pick up the Days here. We can pick up an Aether Vial. Dominate seems pretty good, but I don't really like green-red in this. So it's probably just going to pick up the Days here and go for the blue deck. Some sort of blue deck. Spectral Procession is really good, but Days is fairly solid. So I think that's the pickup here. This is actually my first cube draft in quite some time, so gotta cut me some slack when I do this. I'm a big fan of playing a lot of the older good blue cards. Lion's Eye Diamond, we had a really lame starting pack, so I have no problem picking that first, because it's really powerful, and pretty much whatever we decide to go. Oh man, now here's an actual pick. I mean, you have Gamble, which is a good tutor, but then again, you have the Vamp tutor. Most likely, though, we could go Exalted Angel. Most likely, I'm going to pick up the Scroll Rack here. Scroll Rack is just so great. Lets us dig so much deeper, look to find what we're trying to get. And it's got Cost Sword here. And it's all around, doesn't really commit us to anything. It's good in almost anything. Here, though... Oh, we've been passing some good stuff, though. I think we're just going to pick up the Delver. We could go Inquisition or Sorens, but we've been passing some decent black cards, so I don't really know how well that's going to come around, along with green. We'll just try and cut out some of the good blue cards and see what we can get pack 2 and 3. But yeah, so far this isn't that bad. The only thing that seems a little out of place is the Lion's Eye Diamond. But we'll see what we can do with it. And there's nothing too powerful. I mean, Exalted Angel is really good, but I have no problem going this route yet. But yeah, ooh, goodness. Now here's an actual pick. Void Mage is never a thing for me. Engineer Explosives is not too bad. Repeal is good, as I just love cantripping bounce spells. Time Spiral works very well with the Lion's Eye Diamond, which could very well be a thing here. Let's try and set up a sort of a storm sub-theme going on. Or we could just jam Coco Shell. Oh, goodness. I really do love Coco Shell. But, Time Spiral, we have the Lion's Eye Diamond. Time Spiral does seem okay. Ooh, man. Manor. I'm just gonna go for the blue. I'm just gonna try and go for mono blue tempo. I'm gonna try. I wanna do fairly successful this time. Don't have a lot of experience in this area. I wanna make sure that I'm not going crazy. Going crazy is entertaining, but I wanna make sure I pull some good content from this. Here, there was really nothing for us. We could pick up a smokestack. Or we could just cut a Nicodle, a Rancor. Drenched Hermit's really solid. But, oh goodness, could cut a Putrefy out of here. Or maybe even just take the bounce land. But, for the sake of it, goodness. Probably just gonna cut the Drenched Hermit out of here. That's something I generally don't want to see. Here, we have the Efreet, but we also have the Student. Cryptologist is a tad too slow, so it's not something I really want to go into too much. I think Sakashima Student's easy pick here. Really solid clone. And, yeah. Hopefully, Efreet tables. Will it table? I don't know. It's 1:40 in the morning. My math skills have left me. I doubt that thing would come back to me. Yeah, no, it wouldn't come back to me. Yeah, here's our starting pack. Here, though... I think we're just going to cut out the Chaos Warp. Chaos Warp's not really playable in Cube. It is red removal, which isn't bad. Firebolt I'm not too worried about. None of this I'm really worried about. I'm just going to cut the Chaos Warp out of here. Giving red a tool like that can be sort of painful. That I learned in EDH. Comes out of nowhere, just ruins your day. Here, I mean, we could cover the Breeding Pool or take an Explorer Rude Awakening, but you know, I'm gonna try and go with this as much as I can. So we're just gonna go for the Force Spike here. We're gonna really try and just hit this mono blue deck. Go deep with it. I think we'll cut out the Lines of Diamond here. So far we have 3 creatures, 1 good artifact. Overall, nothing too bad. Pick up Flash Fleas for the sideboard. Wow. Flash Fleas. Flash Freeze. Man. Whew. Sometimes just can't speak mouth words correctly. But it's not shaping up too bad right now, actually. So, we'll see how it goes. No problems with this at all. I want a little bit more oomph to it. Something to close out the game. I might have valued Mana War a little higher than I should have, but, you know, if I did, I did. I'll have to live with that. Crying myself to sleep later on. I'll just generally be a sad person. But we shall see how it goes. But yeah, when it comes to a lot of the other limited formats, so I've done those quite a bit more. Not Born of the Gods as much. I haven't touched it since it came out. Haven't been able to get down to my local game store and draft as much as I'd like to. But it seems interesting. Fairy Conclave, that's actually a good wheel for us. Actually, I don't really know what I think about Born of the Gods in Limited. It seems fun, but it seems like I think Bestow's a little overdone. They went pretty ham with it in the second pack, or in the second set. Alright, so things to look at in this pack. Augur Bolus. I don't love Augur Bolus at all. A lot of good stuff for other decks. Actually, Legacy's Allure, I don't mind at all. Phantasmal Image is good. I don't think that'll wheel to us. Augur Bolus. If it wheels, it wheels, but I have a very colored past with that card. It's very, some days I love it, some days I hate it. Really just depends on it. Palladium Mirror is not bad. Things we'll need to watch out for. Nothing really here besides Bone Shredder. Bone Shredder's pretty good. It's really not that good of a pack. We're going to take a Legacy's Allure, though. And our first big reward of this, we get a Teferi. So far, the packs haven't been too great. I mean, we're seeing some okay cards, but not things that we're really going to be too scared of. I mean, hopefully we can pick up a little bit more bounce, but overall, we're actually doing pretty well now. Teferi is an easy pickup there. Now here is sort of annoying. Yeah, Upheaval, we're not that deck. Jace Bellerin actually is really good here. Seagate Oracle I do like, but Jace this late. Jace to me is not first pickable, but, you know, third or fourth, or second, fifth, I'm quite happy with. Gets us some draw, lets us go deeper, which is something we do need in this deck. I mean, we have Scroll Rack, but if your, let's say, top 14 cards aren't that good, you're going to be in a world of hurt, which is entirely possible. Need some good shuffle effects with Scroll Rack, so if we can pick up a on-color fetch, that would be really nice. Here we have an Urborg. Nothing that really excites us. We'll have to watch out for Sneak Attack if someone's able to actually put that together. I have seen it. It didn't win, but the rest of the deck wasn't that good, but it did have Sneak Attack and Emrakul, which did actually steal a game away. The red deck has some good stuff in here, Zozu and Hero of Oxid. But Palancron is the pick. Get a little bit of beef, he can protect himself. You can play him and, you know, keep some mana on. Keep some land untapped. Maybe flash into Teferi, keep up Counterspell, something like that. But so far we're actually doing pretty good. Pretty good. We haven't had many dead packs so far. We've hated out a few things, but nothing really that relevant. I mean, Deranged Hermit, that was pretty much the only thing of relevance that I cut out. Because that just doesn't work well with a Mana War or, you know, Capsize. Makes more dudes. Doesn't have to pay the Echo. Here, this is actually... We could go for the Supreme Verdict, but it's double white, and we've not picked up anything else white. Could just go for an aggressive blue card. Might not play it, but it's not bad. I think that is a pickup here. Because we do need some creatures still. But yeah. And if you're checking this out on MTG Madness, this is taken directly from my stream. Whenever I do any sort of video, I like recording it on my stream and then, you know, going from there. One, so that way the people who actually like my stream can catch it if they'd like to beforehand. And two, it's just very easy this way. Also, you get to see this beautiful face of mine. And this time I'm not doing a record over, so this is all live. It won't be live when you watch it, but it's live right now. Willbender is actually not too bad. We might just want to take a disc here. Disc is pretty solid. Phantasmal Bear. It's not bad, but there's a lot of ways to target in this. I think we're just going to take a disc. I don't really hate disc here. Gives us some sort of sweep, which is not bad. And immediately we are rewarded, not with a Lodestone Golem, but we get an Academy Ruins, which actually works well with disc. Here, I mean, there's some decent lands, but nothing too great. Might take the Spreading Seas, sided in against some problem lands. If we run black, Baleful Strix would be it, but I'm gonna try and hold to this as much as I possibly can. And we are rewarded with a Pithing Needle, which I actually wanted, so that wheeling is great. It's just a great sideboard card all around. We could even mainboard it, which might be the case, because it's really good in cube. Because you're generally always going to have an active target. Here, I mean, we're just going to cut an Azorius Chancery, just because we splash white. This is pretty good. And luckily, the Seagate Oracle wheeled. That's something we wanted to pick up. Let's just go deeper into the deck. Here, just cut the Nostalgic Dreams. I mean, we took the Lion's Eye Diamond, which is really good for the Storm deck, but that's another great card for the Storm deck too. It helps them set up quite a bit. But overall, we're actually looking